God. Oh, God. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hey, everybody. Rebellion here, and welcome back to Xenogears. If you can't tell by my voice if it sounds different or not, and the occasional coughs, I'm sick. There was no Wednesday stream because Tuesday or Monday I started having like that scratchy throat feeling that you get. I know it as a sign of I'm going to get sick, but I never know how sick. So I figured I'll work through it. I go to work, I can do it. Work with a shit day. They made me dig through the compost to get plastic out of there because hey, one department didn't do it, so it's all on me, the one guy to do it. Yay! And then after that, I got sick. And then I got worse on Wednesday. I got a collective 3 hours of sleep. And then throughout the day, I got another collective 2 hours of sleep. Actually, about 3.5, really, but. So I have a collective, like, 6 hours, 6.5 hours of sleep on Tuesday. That was just not good. Last night, I actually slept fine for the first time. I got a full 7-ish hours of sleep. Didn't really feel too bad, and I figured it doesn't hurt to talk today, so I'm gonna try. No promises. I cannot guarantee this stream will only be about an hour and a half long, but I want to try. I don't want to miss out that much on streaming. How long do I think the cough will hang around? Give it 2 months? It can hang around for so fucking long, dude. I have no clue. And just the cough is the worst part of it right now. Before it was the throat and everything, but now, whenever I cough, it feels like for that instant, I'm out of air and someone just gut punched me. Like, I could feel what I think is my stomach just sort of contracting a bit. I'm like, that does not feel good at all. And it's just never fun. Well, let's try and get through as much as I can. That's the one where we started, and here it is. Yeah, it's 37. This one is 47 right here. All right. Maybe we won't have much lives in between this guy and this. You're not wrong. What I've been doing with my days off, I have been sort of playing some tanks, and I finally decided that I'm gonna watch the Heaven's Feel movies. First one is beautiful, but I very quickly remember everything I remember about Heaven's Feel, and I realized, oh shit, things are gonna go bad real fucking fast. Okay, no context at all. They're just gonna go it. I don't exactly remember giving him this equipment. Yeah, it is probably a mecha fight, but technically the Dark Helm was better, so I guess Dark Armor and everything, yeah. I just loaded in, so sure. The Kislev capital is northern Center administrative district itself was a secret building, battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Rani Fatima. After the Great War with Solaris, many hundred years ago. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of the Kislev Imperial capital during the founding of the Empire. Uncovering this truth from some ancient records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of a command, and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. So this is the new Yggdrasil. I kind of forgot how weird this game gets. Super Dimensional Gear Yggdrasil 4. Or IV to be specific. I do not know the engineering required to do that, but I'm sure it all makes sense. It's a Macross. I do not know what a Macross is. Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. What the hell is that? Why did I outfit Faye if he's not even in this fight whatsoever? Well, let's see. I'm gonna do that again. Actually, let's at least see how much the normal attack does. That's better. Ah. I just realized the gravity of that cannon and what it does to me. That fucking big cannon with a trap. If you go for it, you have next to no fuel left. I wonder if I could lose this fight. I'm going to know, I had like 15 or 16k HP. Alright, back to this. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. Excitement spread throughout Ave, Nisan, Kislev, and Shavat. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hand of Ellie, Sitten, Tara, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed inexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. It seemed to be triggered when nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities released. That's when I remembered what Hammer said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?" So they're naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God. Let us reactivate the strategic points of Soligent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles. There cannot be any harm in having too many of them. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there is anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they would eventually go to break the seal, but the timing was a little close for comfort. The current mutation of humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus was spread over the world and germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. they change into a controllable form. God. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. Second Trojan horse released at the time of the assimilation with God. A literal virus. But isn't it different from what they intended? Of course. We can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way, it's fine by me. I will just side with whichever is more certain one way. One another way. One anyway. Ugh. The Soylent System. A group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally, these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. The people who mutated into what were called wells, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sudden molecular changes, and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of less mutated beings. The Soylent System divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. This was the truth behind the Gazelle Ministry's M-Plan. Goat. That hurts. Go to those facilities, and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. We went there to destroy the Soylent System. And is that where Faye comes in? Or, I guess, maybe? There, humans fought amongst themselves, greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live, with each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots, and among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. They wanted our flesh and blood, they told us, The haves should share what with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would sound like a conceited have speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. May want to save state around here? Really? Is this that one boss that apparently would crash a emulator? Okay, it's F2 to save state and F4 to load. I forgot that, sorry. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams in the distant past. Oh, if I die, gotcha. Then suddenly the system went out of control. The Cephal mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death, to take away the agony. What can I member change to? Oh, anyone. Emeralda probably should get some levels, so... What are the odds this can turn out poor? Wait! We can now have 2 Ether Doubler units in one match. Yep, there's Maria's as a doubler in stone. Then Emeralda's as a doubler. That's right. Really went all out on it. Even though I think we figured out that this doesn't actually help her that much. No, it does? I feel like I should have gotten more of those to put into hers. That's true, it glitched the first equipment. And yeah, I will save state in this menu. And let's see. Oh god, we don't have our mechs. I don't know why I thought we would. That's not good. How much defense did we give her? Let's try fire then. Okay, no, that... remember correctly, hers are just not elemental, so... When in doubt, call a big mech to do it for you. There you go. Sin, please lend me your sword.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds.
This lip sync is amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Ellie, you...
Please listen to me. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. We are all human. This facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implement their no-waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that served as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification, sorry. Of course, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but is that human life? Even if you are the only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely, so we try to draw close together to live. That's what it means to be human. That's how people live. A single hand cannot clap. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm trying. To relieve your pain, I'll give however much of my flesh you need. Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human hearts. Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? You think I'm doing something foolish? No. I only did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. I well-to-do have. Maybe it's only pity from the for the have-nots. But if I can know the joy of giving out a little of the life within me, then maybe someday it may just be possible that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe they can. That's why... Ellie. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the soiling systems, facilities located on the surface of the Earth, and freed the people held at each of the locations. All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Tara's nanomachines, which reconstructed and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Unfortunately, there were some that had such accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the solar system. Of course, their recovery from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been admonished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. Between her work in destroying the solar system facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia. Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about the people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. I wonder how many hours of gameplay we just skipped over by reading a couple of lines of dialogue. The germinating of those destined to be the body of the servant of God. 2 dungeons, technically, yeah. As before, the humans are gathering in Nissan. At this rate, not to fear, this might actually be helpful for us. The time is near. Should we not prepare for those who are to become the fleshy body of God, and those who will awaken God? The time has come to activate the geisha key. Oh God! What? Kane. What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key. I can kind of do that voice, but I don't know. What are you doing? Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled. Or are you planning to perish with God, Cain, without fulfilling our purpose? Your purpose? You were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will? I've heard enough. Yes, this is of our own volition. If you still insist on opposing us, have you forgotten? You are my subordinates. I can destroy you if I so desire. We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. People will not perish. Yeah, I don't know how loud that was for you, but goddamn. Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the Anima relics, the catalyst to transform gears into Omnigears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. There was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where using archaic records. Zephyr and her people had been able to get clues on the whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. What is this team? No. The doubler team. That's all we need. Wait. We have actual gameplay, guys. There's at least one dungeon in the disc too. Shopkeeper Johnny, what the hell? I'm not the enemy. God. My family's been merchants for generations, and we got our own ways to fight. This is my battle. Want to buy something? I even service gears. See, now I'm always gonna wonder, was this, even this gear right here, shopkeeper gear, supposed to actually be here, wasn't put in because because the way the game came out, they're like, we have no time for people to do that. What if they need to shop in between these battles? God. Oh, that one hurt. Alright. Yeah, we have a lot of money. Oh. Ah, that's hurting my throat more. This gives a lot of defense. I'll probably get 2 of them. Oh, they finally introduced a go back, so you don't have to redo the entire menu. A new whip for him. A new weapon for you. I'll get one for you, because I'm pretty sure you're going to have at least one story fight. Wait, what? I'm sorry, when the fuck did this come to be? Yeah, I know they sort of brushed over, but I didn't know it fucking looked like this. No, that's right. Yours is that. Technically, you're already on set for that. That is a straight upgrade. And you want better output. You would lose fuel, but you would get better output for your punches. I'm gonna prefer the fuel for the moment, I think. You... Can we even upgrade you right now? Finally, actually, I think so. She could finally get an upgrade or two. And yeah, I think she doesn't need... Actually, does she want the output or no? Because I think she wouldn't normally want the fuel for her other stuff, right? Yeah, if we're going for the full other stuff, we want that. And then for you... She has 60-25. That has other value in there, so you want that. With this, you'll get more HP. You want the fuel for spam. Alright.